Have you ever wondered what truly ruled the oceans before humans ever existed, before even dinosaurs dominated the land? Imagine diving into a dark, endless ocean where something massive moves beneath you, unseen, silent, waiting. And now imagine that this wasn't fiction, this was real, and what you're about to discover might completely change the way you see the ocean forever. The prehistoric seas were not just home to strange creatures. They were battlefields ruled by monsters so powerful, so perfectly designed for hunting, that even today's deadliest predators would stand no chance. From massive reptiles with crushing jaws to lightning-fast hunters with eyes bigger than your head. These were the true rulers of the deep. And today, we're uncovering the most terrifying creatures from the ancient underwater world. So make sure you subscribe to Primal Creatures. Leave a comment telling us which creature scares you the most, smash the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next journey into the wild past of our planet. Millions of years ago, during the Mesozoic era, the oceans were teeming with life unlike anything we see today. While dinosaurs walked the earth, the seas were dominated by reptiles that evolved into specialized hunters. Among them were the Plesiosaurs, a fascinating group that included one of the most iconic creatures of all time, the Elasmosaurus, a creature unlike anything alive today, with an incredibly long neck that made up nearly half its body length, moving through the water with a grace that almost feels unreal. But do not let its elegant appearance fool you, because this creature was a skilled predator. Its long neck allowed it to strike quickly, reaching into schools of fish without moving its bulky body, making it almost invisible to its prey until it was too late. And despite what many people believe, it could not raise its neck like a swan above the water, because its anatomy simply would not allow it. Instead, it used that neck as a stealth weapon beneath the surface. But not all marine reptiles were built for elegance. Some were built for raw power, and that is where the pliosaurs come in. Creatures that were the definition of brute force, with massive heads, short necks, and jaws filled with teeth designed to crush bone. And among them was the terrifying Kronosaurus, measuring around 12 meters in length, one of the largest and most dangerous hunters of its time. With a bite so devastating it could tear through flesh and bone with ease. And if you imagine being in the water and seeing a creature the size of a bus charging straight toward you with its jaws wide open, you quickly realize there would be no escape. But the oceans held even more surprises, because the ichthyosaurs were a completely different kind of predator. At first glance, they resembled modern dolphins, but they were reptiles, not mammals, and their streamlined bodies made them incredibly fast swimmers, perfectly adapted for chasing down prey in open water. But what truly made them extraordinary were their eyes, enormous in size, some of the largest ever seen in any animal, allowing them to see in the dark depths of the ocean where light barely existed, turning them into silent hunters of the deep that relied on speed and vision to survive. And if you imagine swimming in those dark waters, feeling something watching you that you cannot see, the fear becomes very real, very quickly. And yet not all creatures in these ancient oceans were reptiles, because the Dunkleosteus was something entirely different. A massive armored fish that did not rely on sharp teeth, but instead used bony plates that formed a beak-like structure capable of slicing through prey with terrifying efficiency, making it a top predator long before many of the others even existed. With a bite force so powerful, it could crush almost anything it encountered, meaning it did not just hunt, it dominated everything around it. And just when you think the terror could not get any greater, we come to one of the most famous predators of all time, the Megalodon, not just a shark, but the ultimate predator, growing up to 18 meters or more, ruling the oceans millions of years after the age of the dinosaurs, with teeth the size of a human hand and a bite force strong enough to crush a car. a creature that hunted whales, meaning even the largest animals in the ocean were not safe. And if you imagine the ocean going silent, birds disappearing, fish scattering, and then from below a shadow rising larger than anything you have ever seen, you begin to understand what true dominance looks like. And here is the most chilling part of all. The ocean still hides secrets. We have explored less than 10% of it, which means there could still be creatures out there we have never seen, hidden in the darkness waiting to be discovered, making the ancient oceans feel closer to our reality than we might like to admit. The prehistoric seas were a world of constant danger, where survival meant being faster, stronger, or smarter than everything around you. And every creature we talked about today played a role in shaping the evolution of life on Earth. They were not just monsters, they were masterpieces of evolution. And even though we have uncovered so much through fossils, the full story remains hidden. The movements, the hunts, the battles, all locked away in time. So the next time you look out at the ocean, remember that beneath those waves lies a history far more terrifying and fascinating than anything we can imagine. And if you enjoyed this journey into the prehistoric deep, do not forget to subscribe to Primal Creatures. Leave a comment sharing which creature you think was the most terrifying. Hit the like button and turn on notifications so you never miss our next exploration. Because out there, the wild never truly disappeared.